Namaste witches, welcome back to the mat and welcome to day 6 of this 30 days of yoga journey. We're together as an online community. We are going to find magic through our movements and we are going to wake the witch within. So in today's practice, yoga for anxiety, we're really going to slow things down. We're going to work through a yin yoga inspired practice. So you don't necessarily need any props for today's flow, but obviously you can grab them if you like them. I have one block just in case. Now, this is a reminder that no matter how powerful, how confident, how kind of sure we are on the path we are following, we all have down days. We all have anxiety, we all have stress, and sometimes it can feel like we are drowning under the weight of our emotions. So in today's practice, we are just going to slow things down. We're just embracing that sense of stillness and embracing that sense of peace, coming together as an online community, healing one another, and just kind of remembering that we are not alone. So I really hope you enjoy today's practice. So to begin today's practice, you're going to come into a comfortable seated position on your mat, rolling shoulders away from the ears, or maybe relaxing your arms down by your side, or bring one hand to the heart and bring another to the belly. Just to cleanse our energy, to welcome in peace, to welcome in positivity, I'm going to light my sage. If you work with any kind of smoke cleansing, maybe incense, sage, palo santo, mugwort, anything at all, you can light it now. If not, keep the eyes closed, take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose, and please know that I'm sending this sacred smoke all the way from my mat to yours. Taking a few deep and slow inhales in through the nose and out. Just really trying to even out the breath here, our inhales and our exhales. Maybe you've come to the mat today a little bit anxious. Maybe you're feeling okay and you come back to this flow at a later date when you really do need it. It doesn't matter. Give yourself gratitude for the fact that you came here today. Give yourself gratitude to the strength of your mind, remembering that coming to the mat is the hardest thing of them all in a yoga journey. It's not headstands or handstands or fancy breath work. It's simply finding a little bit of time in your day to dedicate it to you and your well-being. And just because we are powerful witches doesn't mean that we don't have days of doubt or days of wobbles or just days of feeling down. But over the 30 days, we are really connecting as an online community, an online coven, sharing those healing, those positive vibes, and knowing that we are not alone. So to begin today's practice, we're going to start off with some Nadi Shodhana pranayama, and we're also going to end it with some Nadi Shodhana pranayama. So alternative nostril breathing used to open up the airways and cleanse and reset the energy channels. So from here, you're going to bring your dominant hand and take the 3 fingers in, so the thumb and the pinky point out. All together we breathe in through the nose and we breathe out. From here, cover the right nostril and inhale left. Cover the left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover the left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover the left and exhale right. Inhale right. For the final time, we cover the right, exhale left. Relaxing the arms down by our side for a moment. Taking a few deep inhales in through the nose and out through the nose. And then from here, we move straight away into our practice by keeping the right knee bent, and we extend the left leg. So we want to make sure those hips are aligned. So if the left hip's floating out a little bit, pull it back, and we're going to come to a half butterfly pose. So not forward folding over the extended leg, we're going to forward all the way forwards. So inhale, find length. Exhale, forward fold, almost like you want the space between the eyebrows to come down to the forehead. So keep the left foot flexed and pulled up to the sky. So we don't want it to drop in. We want to keep that knee nice and supported. If the right knee floats high, you can take a block underneath. But aiming to stay here for 10 breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose. Just a quick little reminder for you. I have an entire playlist dedicated for yoga for anxiety if you are needing a little bit of a longer practice today. And I also have a 1-hour anxiety flow over on my membership area, the COVEN, link in the description box below, just in case you're needing a little bit more than 20 minutes. Keep forward folding, 5 more breaths. On your inhale, we lift the gaze. Beautiful. Exhale. Gently begin to roll the body up. If you have a block underneath that right knee, we move it to one side as you extend the right leg, bend into the left, and we're going to take that half butterfly leg to the other side. So begin to forward fold, recognizing if one side of the body has a lot more space than the other. My right hand side is super tight since I tore a little bit of my hamstring because I'm a fool. So 10 breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Keep forward folding, flexing into the right foot, pulling it to the sky. If those unwanted thoughts pop into your mind, start to slow them down here. Beautiful. On your next inhale, witches, we lift the gaze. Exhale, roll the body up, lean back, and this time we bring the bottom of the feet to touch. So ensuring that we're sat onto those sit bones. We don't want the tailbone tucked under. You can come to sit on a block if that feels more comfortable to you. You're going to slide the feet in, take hold of them here, and bring the outside of the feet to touch, opening them up, almost like you're reading a book here. And then begin to forward fold. So it's okay if you round a little bit into the shoulders, almost like you want the forehead to come down to the toes. It can be quite intense. 10 more breaths. Hello, Luna. Oh, she decided not to come onto the screen. 5 more breaths. Keep forward folding. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift the gaze. Oh, hello. Exhale to roll. Get your body all the way up. From here, take the hands behind the back and you're going to bring the feet flat to the mat. So walking them about wider than hips with the pot. We're going to take some windscreen wiper movements to allow the knees to fall from one side. Move through center, fall to the other, and just start to ease out those hips. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Beautiful. Come and take a look at our back bends. We're going to cross the ankles, roll over the knees, and find your way to a tabletop position. So before we come to our Sphinx and seal pose, we're going to take a few cat-cow poses. So hands flat to the mat, toes untucked. We inhale to drop the chest, arch the spine. Exhale to round into the shoulders and push the ceiling away. Inhale, arch the spine. And then exhale to curve. Taking it a few more times. Beautiful. And then when you're ready from here, we're going to meet in our Sphinx pose. So we're going to relax, the palms down and the forearms down to the mat. Extend the legs behind you and point the toes to the back corners of your mat. You're helping no one with your stress, with your naughtiness. And then from here, we're going to stack the shoulders just above the elbows, hands flat to the mat, and really activate this pose. So we feel a lift in the chest. You can take the gaze between the thumbs if this is what feels more comfortable, or you can lift the crown of the head to the sky. That is completely up to you. I'm so sorry. It wouldn't be a YouTube flow unless there was a distraction from an animal, would they? So giving ourselves 10 breaths here, and then we'll take a final 10 breaths in seal pose. So Sphinx pose is a beautiful pose used to open up the heart chakra and to release any unwanted emotions. So take this as a time to release what doesn't serve you and to remind yourself of the intention you set on day 1, whatever that intention is. Set it here in the mind and seal it again with your breath. And then you can choose to stay in Sphinx, or for the final 10 breaths, press the hands to the mat and lift the chest up. It is quite intense. So coming into seal pose, arms about shoulder width apart, or for a bit more support, you can take them to the edge of your mat and keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend into the elbows. So you come back to Sphinx, and then from here, you're going to bring the palms to touch. Lift the elbows up and relax all the way down to the mat. Come into crocodile pose by bringing the big toes to touch and allow the heels to fall to the edges of your mat. If it feels a little bit of tension in the lower spine, you can give them a wiggle from side to side. And then on your next inhale, we bring the hands down to the mat. Untuck the toes to bring the feet flat. Inhale, come to meet me in upward facing dog, cradle length. Gazing back to one foot. Move through center, gaze back to the other. And then bend into the knees. Bring the big toes to touch. Take the knees wide and briefly meet me in a child's pose. So relaxing the arms. If you have a block nearby, you can place it underneath your head so the forehead comes into the block, really pressing down into that third eye. So using this block or the mat beneath you to cleanse and to clear this third eye, so we may see the world with clarity and faith, no judgment or harshness towards ourselves, especially if that anxious voice is telling you mean things. Finding gratitude to you for coming to the mat and for taking this time to find peace. From child's pose, we're going to press the hands to the mat and roll the body into a tabletop position. Inhale to drop the chest. Exhale to kick. Just taking a few spinal wiggles and waves or circles before we come to meet once again in a comfortable seated position. Any position that feels good to you. Closing this short but sweet yoga for anxiety practice with some Nadi Shodhana pranayama. So just a reminder, I will include the playlist in the description box below of all the yoga for anxiety flows that I do have on my channel, as it's something that's very dear to my heart, especially if you're needing a little bit more today. But to close today's practice, you again can light some sage, especially if you find there are any kind of remaining negativities or kind of unwanted energies, those kind of demons of the mind sitting there. But giving yourself a moment just to reset. And I'm going to leave this sage burning as we take one final round of alternative nostril breathing. With the dominant hand, bring the 3 fingers in so the thumb and the pinky point out. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And a slow breath out. From here, we cover the right nostril and inhale left. Cover left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover the left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover the left and exhale right. Inhale right. For the final time, we cover the right and exhale left. Relaxing the hands to prayer at heart center. Feeling reset, feeling restored, reconnected to mind, to body, to soul. And let's seal day 6, the energy, the magic we've created, by bowing head to heart with love and with gratitude to ourselves, to those who joined us, and from me to you. Thanking you for flowing with me for day 6 of this Wake the Witch journey. I really hope that this quick and simple yoga for anxiety practice allowed you just to kind of reset amongst all the kind of chaos, the different kind of flows we've done so far. Like I said, for the 3rd time, I will include the playlist for my yoga for anxiety flows, and you can also get access to a 1-hour flow over on the COVEN, a membership area that I have on my website. But it was such an honor to flow with you today, and I cannot wait to meet you on the mat for day 7 to have a little bit of fun. Super excited. I'll see you tomorrow, witches.